Teddy, who are some of your favorite artists to sample, like bands and artists and stuff?
Well, honestly, dude.
I guess what do you look for?
Yeah. Well, yeah. What do I look for is probably better, because what I look for is the like lesser known shit, dude. Like I look for shit that I haven't heard of before, but like cool covers and shit. You know what I mean?
Like a genre specific that like you would say you look that you would like lean towards?
Well, I would say it definitely used to be like soul. You know what I mean? But then, you know, I don't know, I go through phases with shit. So right now, I mean, definitely 80s is always good for me.
Yeah, the records that you dropped off my house were mostly stuff that you already have.
Some disco shit.
It's more of a Joe-Go thing.
But yeah, man, just everything though.
What were you sampling like when you first started? Or like what, like with the first beats that you made, or was that even sampled stuff?
First beats I made definitely weren't sampled stuff.
Just all
G pizzles. But yeah, and then I go through like my dad's. He had like all these burnt CDs of just like random music, and like I'd sample a lot of that. And then I got a lot into like the soul, and like I was in the chipmunk phase for a while, especially when the heat makers were really big.
Kanye and stuff like that.
Hell yeah. Kanye was definitely a big influence at the time.
Yeah. Everybody who kind of like knows about you and, you know, has heard of you, they know about like the Mac Miller joints, you know, the Black Thought remix, and, you know, those kind of dudes. But if you had to shout out a couple artists that you work with that are like lesser known, that you definitely think people should check out.
First and foremost, my homies at the camp. Like the first group I pretty much ever linked up with. It's 3 MCs, Grime, Deece, and etc. And they're fucking nasty, dude. They put me on to so much, man. They were like the first dudes that I really learned about syllable game from, and like how important that was, and like, you know, just a lot. And like they were just fucking really dope. And I produced like 6 joints on their first album.
And how long ago was that?
That was probably like 6 years ago. I was like 17. So that was called The Campaign. I produced 6 joints on there, and the whole album was really dope. And then they had some mixtapes, and I produced on those, and just some ill joints, man.
Right.
Like those dudes are fucking lyricists, man.
They're older cats, right?
Yeah, they're hovering around 30 right now, so more or less. But yeah, they're really fucking dope. So definitely check out The Camp, man. I would definitely say that. And then another one I would say is my dude OZ from Maine. He's really fucking dope. We did a whole project together. Before we used to just do a bunch of joints and whatever. And then we ended up doing a whole project called The Burden of Genius, and that came together really nice.
What do you think are some of the steps that you chose to take that have put you in a good position today? Like, if you had to give some advice to younger cats starting out, younger or older, you know, there's people who don't decide they want to get involved until they're my age or even your age. What would be what would be a good piece of advice?
Good piece of advice for upcoming cats, dude. Well, I don't want to say it like that because I'm still upcoming, but right now, I'm just correcting myself.
You've established yourself somewhat, at least.
Yeah.
And for someone who's definitely coming up and is just working with friends that are unknown, right. What would be some advice you could say that would bring their work to the next level?
I would definitely just maintain the hustle, man. Just always keep grinding, dude. You just need to always keep working and just keep it up. Fuck what people say. I've had people tell me, "Yo, this isn't gonna work out for you." You know what I mean? Don't get in the music industry. Yeah, a million different things. Whatever. You're not good enough. Fuck everybody. So yeah, man, just keep grinding, dude, and make as many friends in this community and just this world as you can. Every connection
is definitely a huge thing.
Networking is everything.
You have to know. You can't just sit in your room all the time. Definitely something that I would say, even, I'm not, nearly as established as you, but even I know you're not going to get anywhere just sitting in your room making beats. You have to go out to shows and events and stuff, and you have to meet people. And you know, even if it's not someone famous, like, you got to meet someone. You might meet a new rapper, then you guys might take it to the next level.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But I will say that perfecting the craft, it's good to fucking, you know, really work on your shit. I'm kind of glad the way I did.
Yeah, you definitely have to bury yourself in your room at certain points.
I buried myself for months, man, and just made beats before I knew these kids in Maine. That's all I did. And then, you know, I took a lot of time when I wasn't chilling with them and just made beats, and that's all I did. So then when you do go out and meet people, that you have something good to present to them. You know what I mean? And like,
I guess my final question to you is, what's some stuff that people should look out for, like, coming up soon? If you could name 3 projects that you're working on now that you think people should check out.
Okay, 3 projects. One is my production EP, which is working with a lot of dudes that I've worked with in the past and some new people as well. And it's gonna have a totally old school hip hop feel, just that raw boom bap, taking it back to that, because that's where my heart really is, and that's my favorite shit to make. So definitely look out for that. I will not release the title yet, but and then my EP with my group Sweatbox, which is me, Danny Omo, the singer, Ricky Bakken on bass, and Danny Cosmo on sax, and that's some real cool, different shit. Definitely look out for that. And then also my mixtape with my man Cam Eakins.
All right, man. Well, I really appreciate you sitting down with me, man. Thank you. Well,
before we dip, I have a gift for you.
Go ahead.
And I want to start a trend of everyone that you interview fucking giving you a gift, so that if they don't, they look like an asshole. Okay? So, what I have for you today is a Super Game Boy.
Oh, wow.
And it comes with Pokemon Blue, the most classic of classics.
That is a great game. Is this broken?
No, it's totally working.
Is your game from when you were a kid?
That's the one I got when I was 8 years old.
Oh, so did you have like red in the link cable too?
Yeah,
so
I got another
150 Pokemon on here.
I never caught Tauros and Kangaskhan.
That sucks, man.
Yeah, but I got another blue, so you can have the OG.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate that, man. Thank you very
Always,
much.
bro. Hell yeah.